everybody in the studio stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana eka ro ututu oma una good morning.
Good morning. Kelechi Nkwocha.
Good morning. Gegu. Good
morning. Kelechi Nkwocha.
Una hembelembe.
Oh, lo.
Hey. Hembelembe.
Oh, lo.
Hey. Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Time don't reach make you leave that bed. Time don't reach make you take your life do better thing. Today now waiting.
Friday.
Yes, today na Friday, and as we all know, we dey slow down on wetin we dey talk. Even though all of them get importance, they get equal importance. You know, yesterday they get one matter where we start, and I talked, okay, we go shed more light on it today. But we not just want to talk about our education alone. We want to look at how this thing take enter. I want to see how water take enter Upoguru, but I know waiting Upoguru for English.
Let's use coconut.
You say waiting?
Use coconut.
Okay, how water take enter coconut? Thank you, Barrister Pamela.
Upoguru na pumpkin.
Upoguru na pumpkin. Hey, tell me, Upoguru na pumpkin. Barrister Pamela will go use Upoguru na pumpkin. Yes, you see, if we look at Nigeria, the first time they come for the disabled, they do road, they no go factor them in. They go do building, they no go factor in the people who no fit worker, they no go factor them in. People go they drive, they no go feel slow down, make them pass. Nobody call them anything. The society move on. Because as far as you there able-bodied, you are okay. But you they judge how well or how considerate a society they by the way they treat the vulnerable people amongst them. But no, for Nigeria, we as a collective, we continue. After all, you are okay. Your children, they're okay. Your grandchildren, they're okay. Your relatives, they're okay. So you feel, say, so why you go really bother about the people who no fit work out or who no fit see or any of those things? And we just move on like that. And then they come for the jobless, people who no get work. And then we call our people and say, but you see, may you get work. No be like that uncle who no get work. No be like that other person who no get work. No be like this other person. No be like that other person. And the society go on like that. And then as they do them, they can't come for the people who be said, then they unskilled. They say, but you see, you must learn a skill, learn a trade, do any of these things. So you no go be like this other person. And our society move on. They say, just go school, anything where you study, you're a graduate. People go, just make sure school living certificate, secondary school, finish them. You go fit teach. And you go fit earn a living. And then as they do them, they come for such people. Then the graduates gather and say, you must go school. Oh. If you no go school, your life go hard. So ensure, say, you go school. If you no go school, your life go be like this other person. It go be like this other person. Okay, fine. As they do them, they come for certain kind of graduates. They don't provide job for everybody. Not everybody fit get work. And people go look like, say, people like Barrister Pamela, they call themselves and say, study law. If you be lawyer, you no go ever poor. She and Barrister God talk am. Say if you be lawyer, you can never ever be poor. Just do an AG, they now advise them, all of them are lawyers. They say just study law. The doctors, people like Dr. Tabo, they gather and say, no, just study medicine. You know, study medicine. If you study medicine, study nursing. If you do this kind of this thing, tech people, gather them, gather. I say, no, just study tech. If you do them, you must get something. You know, you go make ends meet, you go do this one. And then wait till they see, they come for the doctors. They don't come for the teachers already. If you look at the teachers, you ask yourself, say, how much did they pay them as salary? How much? Teachers, they struggle to make ends meet, and are then supposed to train your children. Yeah. You never ask yourself, say, that school where you they spend 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, 15 million a term, how much did they pay the teachers? You know, they commensurate with the money where they come in. Just check very, very well. And you're not supposed to get frustrated people teaching your kids. Because you go show, they go put their frustration on your kids. You go, they see eye service. The day when you carry motor, come drop your children, they go welcome you well, good morning, sir. The day when you trek, come drop your children, they go leave you, go welcome the person who carry motor come. The reason now, because we create a system where they ensure say these things, they continue, because they are not well remunerated, they are not well paid. And if you look at it, the normal school no fit break that system. It is systemic. We don't do and we make sure say, even the way they take absorb the teachers, no be our best that they absorb. Now people will be say, okay, make I just use this thing. You know. If a person where they very smart, they go teach. You go find out, say, you go say, make I just use whole body first before a better job will come. You don't get somebody who go look and say, na in career be that. Because they are not the best paid in the society. Yeah. And it is show. It is show. You look at, our health sector. Before, just if you be, they call people more doctor in our place. Ne doctor. Now women, they brag that kind of thing. I never ever hear na doctor. No, na ne doctor. Ne lawyer. You understand? Just study law, study medicine, una no go poor. No? But meanwhile, why did they do? And people where they police, where they military say, if you just dey police, you wear uniform, your own done better. No, they came for them too. So the point where it dey like say, na Titanic, it dey sink. Now the people where they, if you look at a ship, the people where they below the ship, now them be the workers, they this thing. But at the time where the ship they sink, the last people will go sink, now the people will be the oga at the top. But the sinking is sinking. And everybody just do push the other person, go the next level, push the other, but it's sinking. And this rot did not start today. You don't get to the point where you say, you go look a doctor, the husband na doctor, wife na doctor, and both of them, they literally struggle to make ends meet. Why? This one a lawyer, this one a doctor, or lawyer, and they struggle. Two of them are teachers, they struggle. And then business people go to say, but you see, just the business, you see. We don't continue in the same thing. Oh, just do tech. Must everybody do tech? Must everybody get a job? Everybody. How come we know if you create an ecosystem we're going to ensure say people thrive, people succeed? So with the talk say we go zoom in on education today, but I want to make we understand how we got to this point. How we got to this place. Say this rot didn't just start today. It don't take where it start. And guess what? All of us, either passively or actively, we contributed to it. By our silence, of course, and our tolerance. We just allow this thing continue because, hey, me and my family, we dey safe. So as long as me and my family dey safe, we do okay. So anything can continue. So we don't even care about this other person where they struggle. Legitimately. This person will graduate with first class and he no fit feed. I know they tell you something where they tell me, no, we and I have cancelled a first class. The wife attended our training and the wife can't tell us, see, Casey, the reason I attended your training is not even because of myself, not my husband. Now first class person. If they do liberal work. Liberal work, now they do. Now some people fit talk say, but why no fit make business for himself? No. Well, people wey dey even dey talk am have not really built a business. If you've built a business and you know the stress, what it takes to build a business, even in senior clients, how many business they do well? Let alone a place in like Nigeria. How many? It isn't that to open shop, begin just the hustle, they sell. No. Have you built a business that lasted 5, 10 years? Then you go understand, say, wait, to build business, when not the only business, not the only thing they sustain you. No, you say you dey work. Then they build you dey sell something by the side. No, every morning at that place you dey go, they come back. You dey build a service business or any of these things that they sustain you. If you don't do them, and you know what it takes to run and manage a business and manage people, you no go just wake up, tell everybody, say, go build business. No be everybody must run a business. You're supposed to create a system that will ensure, say, if you want to run business, that system, it go make those people succeed. Then if you want work, you go ensure, say, those people, they succeed. But no, we just, at some point, it looks like everybody, they squeeze everybody. Then as long as if you just breathe, you no go worry about your neighbor where they suffer from asphyxiation, or we go join the ancestor from asphyxiation. No, you no go worry about that because you can breathe. So I need us to understand how we got to this point. When we say, just go around now, go around, find out how much did they pay teachers. Find out how much did they even pay lecturers. By the time when they do teachers, they are, oh, lecturer, just get your PhD, get a lecturing job, you are safe. How much are they paying them? How much? How much are they paying lecturers? No be saying anything. They get some of my staff who are paid better than lecturers. And it's terrible. So how much are they paid? You look at the same thing doctors do also. And they come up to say, no, but nurses can suffer, do everything. The cleaners there, they suffer. Doctors are okay. Just be a doctor. Don't ever be a nurse. As long as you're in the Nigerian system, don't ever be a nurse. Guess what? When my mom, they complain. She hardly complains anyway. Now, on behalf of her colleagues, she get her business which they run. Never dependent on her salary. But you know what? When she did do that thing that time because she was a nurse, guess what? The doctors, we grew up saying that, no ever become nurse. No ever. Because reward no dey inside. If to say reward dey inside, my mom no go get restaurant where people they run on her behalf. And her off day, she go dey there. She no go get them. So now the same thing where children of police too grow up say, never become police. And they talk this thing because his father, now police officer, is retired now. Now one of the really, really good police officers. And then they surrounded with police officers even now. Top people. But guess what? The next generation, them generation, none be police officers. None. And they tell you, not not his brother, younger brother, no be the cousin, everybody. And they look and say, which of una be police officers? None. But their own fathers were all police officers. You dey see how these things dey. But during that time, he favored them. He favored them, or he favored the people above them, now he make them join. Now when he no come favor them, their children come say and say, never. So we need to go back in rebuilding our nation. But today, we are looking at education. Now, as I did talk, then get people where they roam. Olympia, did they go the quiz? Did they go the championship? Nobody know about this. No, you need to see how Ghana, they prepare for this championship. It go be like, say, they prepare for one tournament. That's how Ghana, they celebrate their own people. If not for the fact that at the full mathematics Olympia, people, if you see the kind of people where they go represent Nigeria, for those of you who do mathematics, you see that textbook fraud, there's a young 14-year-old boy who don't read everything for that textbook. Now, one of the people they go represent Nigeria, so. How many of them? And they get teachers who prepare those people. If they follow them, go wrong. But many of us don't even know what they talk about.
No.
Guess what? Because the government no push them. So you have to really be interested in things like this. And you go dig to avail yourself with such information. But we no push am. The person wey set up Nigeria own, now leave Nigeria go Ghana. Ghana no look say because he's a Nigeria, the employer, now he set up Ghana own. As long as you're a Ghanaian and you qualify for that Olympia, you will join MIT and the state go sponsor you, the country go sponsor you for being in that place. Because they know what it takes. For being in that place, you're already victorious. It's like Champions League. Now people will do top 4. Now then they go Champions League. So for being in that place to represent Ghana, guess what? You go all expenses paid from 100 level till you finish in MIT by the Ghanaian government. We know. And we get our trust funds scholarship. Which people they go there? Which people they access the scholarships? You go still be the people who no need them.
Yeah.
And all of them know. So we no exalt education, no. We no place education on the pedestal where it belong. No. We no do them. So this thing no be just say teachers. So now I just look at the teachers where they carry those people go. There are Nigerian teachers that accompany those students. If na Ghanaian, it is different. For you to be able to produce a student that can do this, you are also celebrated. If it's in your masters, certain things like that, you pick universities and then you go. Then why you go see say people no go come up and then they patriotic? Why? What do people like Kwankwaso? Now what did he do? He bring somebody away from nowhere, where they brilliant. With all due respect to those pilots, those engineers, if you look at them, their background is similar to ours. Not some background, and make them somebody. Give them things where they for no fit afford. Their lineage for no fit afford. Simply because they smart. Now they become a beacon of hope to anybody where be say it is smart, but you don't get background. They say, look at that person now. If you dey smart, you study like that, you'll be like that person. And he gives the person, say, okay, see crime, it doesn't pay. Make I follow this path. So look, a government, a responsible government is supposed to create a path for her citizens to follow. So this is a career path. If you not follow here, see how una go succeed. The success is almost guaranteed. At least you will feed and have a roof over your head and be comfortable. And a lot of people go follow that path and they go leave crime. Now, those of us who they advise people to turn away from crime, we are finding it difficult because if it's okay studying medicine, there are doctors that are struggling. Then plenty. You just engineer, leave that one. Many of them, they never employ them. So this morning, at the talk, so we will go back to the basic, go back to our curriculum, go back to the things where they teach our kids. You as a parent, you're supposed to be exposed and know what they're supposed to know. They're supposed to learn. And you make sure, say, all these things that they go hand in hand. Another day I go talk about them. Say the world, they reward intellect as much as they reward perseverance and determination. But that's the story of another day. But today we talk about creating that system, that education, that our system we will create, where certain people benefit from. We go stop money from leaving this country. A lot of people are taking their kids other places. And guess what? These monies are supposed to be resident here in Nigeria. But they. Because of the kind of system where we don't create. So this morning, I talk on behalf of every parent who get their children for school. They need to do the right thing so that the right thing will be taught their kids. Because after all, they are competing globally. There are companies in Nigeria that are hiring global talent. And there are companies abroad that are hiring Nigeria talent. Thanks to tech, border is becoming borderless. And guess what? Your children are not competing with kids in Nigeria. They're competing with kids that are studying in Harvard, in Stanford, in Cambridge, and other parts of the country. So you need to know this. So it means say our education is supposed to be good. So your kids can compete fairly. So now then the children also, they need to also, they get right to quality education, to things where they modern, to things where they use solve problem in today's world, today's problem in today's world. They're not supposed to get the things where they do years ago. So starting with our curriculum, we need to change that. We need to stop all this window dressing. Change this thing to 3-3-3, 4-4-4 like football formation. No. But we've not addressed the big elephant in the room. So we need to stop it. And at the same time, the teachers, they need to be well paid. I know they talk about doubling salary. No, be minimum wage here. They need to be well paid because they're a billboard on education. Talk any way you want to talk. Your pikin still defers to the teacher. They get a time when my daughter don't talk, say, I want to be a teacher. And that's when you know if na good teacher they teach your pikin. The moment good teacher begin teach your pikin, you go begin to hear, you go to hear, hey, auntie this all the time for house. And then I want to be a teacher. Now good teacher teach your pikin that time. So they listen to their teachers. And then that's why it's important make you get people, make they are well paid so that something go there between their head because then they transfer that knowledge to your kids. But we need to understand how all these things they affect them. We think it's not just to go school alone. No, even about life. Somebody that is not well paid is thinking about money. And there's things about life more than money. But that teacher no fit know because why he go know? Because before he reach school fees, yes, school fees. Even the school where they teach, he can't afford it. And children no fit go there. To begin with. Now the place where they teach. But the kids can't afford it. What we don't do to education? Churches go get schools and their pastors can't afford when I talk members, their pastors can't afford to send their kids to those schools, to those universities. Okay, and now Kelechi Kocha as a pastor won't be. That's an irony. It's not possible. So what we don't do to ourselves, we need to begin to reverse this thing. This commercialization of education. There are certain institutions where no supposed to be all about money. Education is one of them. It's not supposed to be, I want to get my family out of poverty, I go into education. No. Education is not supposed to be this whole textbook of things where people know they repeat textbook. And one of the things where they do be say, they write inside the textbook. You know, you go write inside the textbook. Write your assignment inside the textbook. We know this, we know now. Yes. Because now we win for the publisher, now we win for the school. Yeah. They go give you assignment inside the textbook. Yes. So that when you don't write now, how you go present your brother assignment? Yes. During our own time, we know to do assignment inside textbook. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? Yes. So why it be say everything that just take from the system? Everybody just want take. Everybody want take. So today we talk about education, and now I choose to zoom in on. So make we just go because now the problem of our society. Oh, go check many of all these people where they catch, we do all these things, and many of them are not educated. Wait now, when you see the person where they speak Queen's English, where they educated, when they catch all of us, they shock. True or false? Because it's now anomaly. So it means that the more people we get out of ignorance, then the lesser crime we'll have as a society. Ignorance is indirectly proportional to what? Crime. So why don't you just get a lot more people educated so that the crime rate can reduce? So it go feel reduce. So that's why today I just choose to zoom in on education. And I want to make every stakeholders understand, say, look, it affects us all. We're supposed to get sacred cows in the society or sacred institutions. And education and health, now the institution will be saying nobody's supposed to touch. Today we choose to talk on education. Another day we fit talk on health. My name is Kelechi Kocha, and I waiting I carry come this morning be this. Una hem belembe. Oh lo lo lo. Hey hey hey. Hem belembe. Oh lo lo lo. Hey hey hey. Hem belembe. Oh lo lo lo. Yes, make we appreciate ourselves. And as we go do so, I know so we'll go hear from Ogom and Dave. Now, constituency be this. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Oga Kelechi. Good morning, our ordinary president. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Brekete family. Kelechi, you don't talk about our education. Education, they say, na weapon where we treat the world. And Victor Hugo, he say he who opens the doors of schools closes the prisons. Kelechi, let's go back a little bit. Several years back, if you go most community, at the top, more just imagine them. The schools were there around your neighborhood. You go say the land for those schools, they're very big, true or false. And those same land, please take a look again, just reflect. Some of those land had been occupied by or taken over by politicians, true or false. Very well. Now, the people who give those lands anticipated that the growth of education or population will grow. So with the corresponding increase in an infrastructure, so that when the population grows, then the population, the infrastructure to go grow to accommodate them. Please, as they talk, they reflect. Then for some of those same schools, it's very possible that the structures you and I went to still do the same way they did. Whereas there had been increase in population, true or false. So that means that there will be overcrowdedness in most schools. Is it happening today? Yes, it is happening. Now, in the FCT, let's take for instance, just about 3 or 5 years, let's say about 8-10 years ago, the population of the FCT was close to about 4-5 million or thereabout. Just don't mind my estimation, I just to give example. And the schools that were built then were built with the hope that it could accommodate the people. Reflect again with your imagination now. Those same school structures, have they been taking a story building higher? No, some of those schools are still there. So what they do is just to change the roof, change the doors, change the windows, and it ends there. Whereas there's a population increase. Some of the land, they don't share and they don't collect them. So they were not prospecting. These are the policy people now. We're not prospecting that population will increase at one point. But population can increase. Infrastructure, no day. So there's a tendency that there will be overcrowdedness. All right? Then the next thing again, in the early 80s, you remember there were Indians, there were British people, there were other foreigners in Nigeria. They were coming in. So in a way, they were bringing in foreign exchange to Nigeria, to study in Nigeria. Our parents, our fathers, not too far away, they went to universities. And in that universities they go, they were at the point that they chop chicken, they chop fowl. They say chicken and fowl, they do different things. They chop fowls and they chop chicken. So when they graduated, they were given Peugeot respectively and Volkswagen, or what they call Tortoise car, depending on where you finish. Then as you finish, job opportunities day. Now, where did we get it wrong? Now, let me come back again to something when they amuse me so much. We get one show where they come up on television. That show, if you do, the number of Nigerians who they run for that show, to go that show, they're very high. Because of what? The value where they place on the show. If he give you 100 million, 80 million, a trip abroad, vehicle, house, all right? So I was talking to one pastor one day, and I said, if your daughter, he said, no, like the show, he hate the show. I said, fine. Now your daughter go to university, came out with first class. She did creative, she did productive, she did wonderfully okay. She comes out of university. All they give her is 100,000 naira, one laptop. And this other show, they give you 80 million, trip abroad, give you vehicle. Where your daughter go? Man doing neck, you know if you talk, they collect light from him mouth. So you see what we place on what we place our education on. Now what we place on the education, don't put our education the way it is. Don't forget again, the number of out of school in Nigeria is the highest in the world. Doctor Day here again to talk about the number of morbidity, child morbidity, and maternal death is the highest in Africa and the world. I don't want to go to health. And all of those is a subject of what we have in our education. Now, if you take a look generally, what in our education don't go through, it's serious torture. What about training and retraining? As I talk, reflect. Some of our brothers and sisters will be directors, either chief admin officers in most ministries. When they go for training, they carry small change, give them. Then they give them some things as they go. How many teachers go travel from here, go stay for hotel? Please reflect. They go either look for fellow teacher to go hang up. They will look for what? And the training, how consistent is the training? Then to meet up with the current times, the emerging economy, the trend where they go on now. teacher will learn teaching work over 20 or 10 years ago. Teaching work don't go up. So is he getting that training? Whereas in counterpart, for ministries, we don't become that directorate or that cadre, if they get car, if they get housing, if they get other allowances, does the teacher receive that? Motivation. Now let's go to quality assurance. Now, those people will be say NERDC, where they produce our curriculum. Are those curriculum being produced in line with modern trends? Take it or leave it. The world is a global village. What didn't affect America, will affect you. Or what didn't affect you, if you affect America. That's why America, they always try to say, anything when go affect them, make them come help, come support you. So get the best, so that when you come America, you can compete. Can our people, can our students compete side by side with their counterpart? Now, if most of our children, where we get for our houses, she don't want to compete with their foreign counterpart. Now, tech don't become the order of the day. Innovation don't become the order of the day. Critical thinking to be able to solve problems don't become the order of the day. Not reciting and cramming. Sorry for those who they cry, I know they try to criticize you. As much as cramming is good, but when you are your critical thinking mechanism or thought thinking, they in time with it. You can, within whatever Kelechi, begin to think alongside, begin to create issues, problem-solving ability. Not the one way because they thought you there, you just cram them, then you can't interpret them here. It might not follow. A lot has happened in the educational circle. Now education has been, don't forget, it's in the concurrent list. And because in the concurrent list, a lot has not been done to follow it accurately. Now, if before now, education is a right, and a child that is not educated cannot challenge it. If you challenge it, you get the consequences. Kelechi said one very prominent thing. Most church organizations, when I was growing up, the Catholic Church, Methodist Church, and so many other churches, they had institutions. They were open for the children of the less privileged to go. But in recent times, most of our grandparents sold their maize, sold their rice to support institutions, support churches, to build the schools. But the same pastor's children cannot go to those same schools. Something is fundamentally wrong. And unless, Susan Rice said, at one time, American Secretary of State, he says a country is being seen based on the subject, a country is being recognized based on the educational setup of that country. I think the component of what you see in most countries is the subject of his education. Yes, something like that. But in the case of Nigerian this thing, how many foreigners they come to school for Nigeria? In the rating, African rating, Nigeria is not rated among the first with the highest number of institutions, with over 170 federal universities, state universities, monotechnics and polytechnics. We are nowhere. South Africa tops the chart. Egypt follows. Nigeria, they struggle for 4th and 5th positions. It is so unfortunate. And unless the system changes, institutional system changes, where we fix it, we will remain the same way. Thank you very much, Kelechi.
Thank you very much. It is sad. And make we just look, before Barrister God talk, make we look at what they happen for our YouTube. Many people just they comment and it is very, very sad. Okay, they get one comment by Mary J. Powabi, one talk, but it just come out. Okay, Barrister God, let's hear from you.
Good morning, Kelechi.
Good morning.
Me and our product of teachers. When they grow up, my parents now be our mentors because they were teachers. So all my siblings, except me, everybody in a teacher. So because they wanted to become like my parents, not even knowing, say, no be from their salary, then take the train or so. They get other side business where then they do. Like my dad now, they into all these palm fruits. He gets hectares of land where he plant and plenty. Now from there, when we grow up, we can't notice now from there, then they make money where then take train us. Like some of my siblings started from, they did TC2, did NCE, did degree, doctorate, masters, and doctorates. And at the end of the day now, we were admiring them, not knowing that it's not from their salary they were training us. They will hustle finish. By the time they go enjoy waiting, because a teacher no go day, in children no go school, they possible. No matter how poor or the level where the person they go struggle make in children go school. By the time they stress themselves finish, then go come by. because they no go there even enjoy the children where they stress themselves train. So increments of teacher salary is very, very important. The government should consider it. It's very, because now then they produce, anybody where talk say him be anything in this one, a teacher, now him producer. So make them consider increasing their salary to a reasonable extent. Some of them, even to transport to school, na problem for them because the salary they're very low. My father retired as an education supervisor. As in rise, reach to highest level. How much be in salary? It don't make sense at all. If not because he gets other things when they do. If they want our society to be better, may they increase teacher salary. Make we start from there, so that the education sector will be very good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Ambassador Mary J. Paul, she agreed with you. She said, I hope teachers' reward is no longer in heaven, but here on earth. About time teachers start relishing life and cruise about long, now what she talk. And many people, they talk about the teachers' reward not being in heaven. And I think that whole thing, they've been selling to them also, so they're not going to agitate for a better welfare. You know, somebody could just introduce that phrase and say, teacher reward, day heaven. You know, so then they could just calm down. They could just believe, say, in the afterlife, their reward. Hey God. And if you observe how you don't look at our teachers, if with all respect, you go see the kind of meekness where they, even when they fight for the right way belongs to them, you go see a little bit of, well done, like this, humility among our teachers. Yeah. You see, when we call it humility, I get problem with that. You understand? And that's why I think I need to also find the root word of meekness, because you know, sit well, whether they say blessed are they meek. You get what they talk. So I need to look at the root word of meekness and to check if what they mean, English use that meekness because of lack of a better word. And they just look for the closest in meaning and then use the meekness for it. Because why are they talk this thing? They say, if you look at me, they affect everything what they do. Everything. Because teachers way they like this, every time, they beggarly, they go bring kids. Before you know it, they try pump your child to be, you understand? Yes, be intelligent, but be assertive. And then, if you're not careful, you go come go school, spend how many times to people where they do like this every time. And you just get a child that is, I don't want to use too humble because humility is a good virtue, right? But when they subdued, you get what they try talk. We don't see when teachers come agitate for their right here. Yes. You go see how to even ask for that way they get. They struggle to ask for it. You will ask, say, how this thing they take affect us. People go say, I like football, obviously I do. You go, see, coach, look at Nigeria where play Greece. The other time I was looking at the squad. What did make us feel lose to that kind place, that kind of squad where Greece gets? We had the Ayegbeni, where they well in their career, had Joseph Yobo, where they well in their career, had Odewinger, had Obafemi Martins from Inter go Newcastle. And then all of us, they meek around Greece. To tell you, say, we just did like this. If you look at this two way they happen too. Look Senegal, winning how many goals to nothing, But against this country, now white skin, then they like this. Yeah. Check us very well. You will find out, say, this thing, if they enter places where you're not supposed to enter, including sports. Because we know if we hold our own, because we are product of like this every time. I think that needs to change. Even from parents to where they look at their kids and say, no, respect, do this. You go use beating, come out every boldness where they're supposed to get, and they go struggle to face life. But that one, a story of another day. Today, we dey talk about education. And make we not forget, say, as we dey talk, Dr. Otabo Walker enter studio. So we dey resume our Friday tonic, and he go tell us what he carry come very soon. But make we still hear. Okay, Bayoji, you still want to talk? No. Okay, we hear from government.
Okay, Kelechi, you see, that word, okay, no use that word. Make we use a word like naivety or naive. Or
yeah, it's part of it too.
Timid.
Yeah, that's.
I was somewhere in the boot camp in Jos, and I met a lady. She came to where we were doing one of those deliberations. What would they do? So what do you do? What do you do? He said, I'm a common teacher. I commode my glass. In fact, I was moderating that session. And I said, what do you mean? A common teacher? How many years have you thought? You see, whether 14 going to 15 years. I said, how many of us are teachers here? Kelechi, they came up, they stood up reluctantly. Kelechi, you don't get your friends, your childhood friends, when be teachers, when be say you can't do a little bit like this. You don't do amongst them. You go see they shy a little bit.
Very shy.
They do a little bit like this. I took particular interest in that lady and a few of the teachers. I had a private session with them to talk them out. One of them was a presenter in PR TV. And I said, you're a presenter and you're talking like this? I talked her out. I see they engage her. Because that is teachers for you. Then those are the product we have, the society has groomed, that will groom our children, that will become leaders, that will not be timid. It's just like waiting white man don't show us, say, in skin, they're superior. Don't forget, our engineers are perfect, working with Julius Berger and all of that. When they meet these foreign engineers, they give in, or God don't come. Meanwhile, these guys were either artisans, apprentices that rose on the job. This one don't learn 25 years, he knows it. But once he sees the white skin, when they call neocolonialism or imperialism, he just bows, take a bow. That thing has happened to our teachers, and it must, as a matter of urgency. You see, when there's training and retraining, Kelechi, get what you go learn. Barrister Pamela will tell me she's a learned person, but she was taught by a teacher. And today, she go tell the teacher, no go school. But if the teacher know what he talk, the guy go come for class, look at his students, he go demonstrate, he go do things, he go show example. The students like your son say, go one be teacher. Thank you very much, Kelechi.
Thank you. Now, I make I enter this thing now. We don't talk about learning. But you see, I don't blame the lawyers too. They are supposed to brand themselves well. Because now, other person say, now, waiting you call your bucket, your neighbors go call them. Yeah. So if they brand themselves as learned colleague, we will they tech, we could look for something to brand ourselves. But that's why even when you see lawyer, where they represent somebody
can you just wait? Can you just wait?
12 kg, 12.5. Okay, but add up the 0.5, 12.5 kg of gas. It ain't learned.
Can you just
you understand? Because even when they go jail, you go jail with dignity. You go wear suits. You understand? Yes, Barrister Pamela, let's hear you.
Look, see, Kelechi, I've seen education. Whenever I look at education today, I now see it as a business. Education is now a business. Because the thing has now cut across all the levels of education. I've been trying to get my master's since 2022. So imagine now. So every section, we're made to pay school fees. So since 2022, imagine, I've been paying school fees for, in admission, my admission letter, they will say, oh, it's just for 4 semesters. 2 semesters for coursework, 2 semesters for your thesis, right? Now, how many semesters have I done? And how many semesters have I paid my school fees? And now this is the same school has made us to also pay our faculty dues every semester. So when I pay school fees every section, first and second semester, I pay 55,000 naira for faculty dues, right? Now I keep asking, what is this faculty dues for? Why am I paying all this school fees like every now and then? You're not the one, I'm not the one keeping myself. You are keeping me. Because I told one of my lecturers, I said, you people have turned this into business. If you want to get a master's now, or if you want to further your education from the degree you have, just get ready financially. Don't get ready mentally or maybe to read your book. Just get ready financially. Because if you're not ready financially, leave it. You're not ready yet. Because they will find a way to keep delaying, keep dragging it. My mom is, or when I say my mom is or was a teacher, but when the woman looked at how much they were paying them, the Igbo woman in her came out. She left teaching and went to business.
Exactly.
Till today, she didn't retire. She keep saying, I'm a teacher. I said, go and retire now. She said, what do I need this for?
Smart
no, she took her bow at a very early stage. Back in the days growing up, they always call my mom Madam Correction. It was for a reason. She doesn't punish you for failing. But she's going to punish you for not doing your correction. You have to do that correction. If we come back home and say, oh, what did you get in this class? Say, oh, you guys say, okay. The first question is, have you done your correction? Because she believes that you learn through that correction. So her student now tag that Madam Correction. If you like, be the last in the class, but she will flog the hell out of you if you don't do your correction. But the woman looked at you and said, how much am I making every year? How much am I making every month? And I wake up, I suffer, I do all these things. How much is going to be my retirement benefit? I looked at it and said, wait it, okay, business is better. And you get to see in one deal, she has made her retirement money. The woman left the thing. She didn't retire. She left it. Went into business. I said, hold your teaching job or hold your job. Let me look at this side of my Igbo nature. And it has paid her. So education now, if you go to these private secondary schools now, see list of what they will ask them to bring. I was discussing with someone some time ago, and he said during this Father's Day that just passed, that they told them to bring this one, bring food. Yes. Bring every child, bring your this one, bring this one. And it's like, what is this for? They just gathered them all in the name of we want to celebrate Father's Day. And when you come, it now gave birth to competition. Every mother wants the child to bring the best food, the best dressing. During graduation, you will see there will be a uniform for graduation. And now the child you're graduating, what is in the child's brain? Nothing. What has the child learned over the years that you're graduating them? Nothing. But you just chunk them out and say, move. After all, you've paid school fees. You're not owing the school again. And if you hear millions of naira, small children now, they are being paid for primary school and secondary school. I say, so by the time they get to university, how much will the child pay? And this child still has a lesson teacher at home. Yes. So if I pay you 2.5 for a term, why do I need a lesson teacher? That means you're not doing well. Because I pay so much amount of money in millions for you to teach my child to the best of the best, like international standard. And some of these people will come and say, oh, they are British curriculum. They are this one curriculum. What happened to Nigerian curriculum? No. We never reached to have our own proud, come out and say, we are Nigerians. We have our curriculum. We will teach our own curriculum, not Canadian curriculum. I used to see their billboard, Canadian curriculum, British curriculum, American curriculum. Are we not ashamed of that? That we're adopting another person's, are we not gotten to that extent of like Nigerian curriculum in bold and we should be proud of it?
No, we don't get now.
What does it take to have our own curriculum to ourselves? And every 1st of October, we are celebrating Independence Day. What are we independent of? Even curriculum, we have to borrow. We are borrowing law for over how many years? And I don't think we are ready to even have our own law.
Borrow.
We are borrowing law. Because the Nigerian, if you go to our constitution, is the common law that is there. That is our first primary law, common law. Where did we get it from? From the UK. Our colonial masters. You will get judgment in UK, you can enforce it in Nigeria without so much difficulty. But trying to enforcing a Nigerian judgment in UK, that's when they will have to lecture you that we colonized you, we gave you this law. They have improved their law over the years, but we're still using 1999 constitution. And when they say amended, I keep wondering, what did we even amend? If you don't add 1999 constitution as amended, then that means you fail. It's real. If you write an exam and you write in university, if you quote 1999 constitution and you don't put as amended, you failed it. You must put as amended. Because what did we amend? Nothing. We just changed the cover page, colored it, and brought it back to the society and said, oh, 1999 constitution as amended. So our educational sector, oh man, your Minister of Education has to sit up. Asking them to resign is just wasting of time because they will never resign. Rather, they will still be sitting there and keep bringing disgrace to us because they are not even seeing it as a disgrace. They just see it as, we're doing well. Reform. NYC will now be wearing tie and die.
And they're not doing well.
Yes. NYC is now graduation, not POP.
Yes.
And what improvement has NYC as a whole done for Nigeria?
Nothing.
It's just used to embezzle money. Because this 6 weeks now, you said students will be in camp or NYC corpers will be in camp. Do you know how many millions that will be chunked out for their feeding? Morning, afternoon, and night.
They will learn a skill.
What skill?
They will learn tech skill. That's why we're supposed to keep quiet until they implement them.
No, Kelechi.
You know what? Collect the mic from Barrister Pamela. Off the mic.
I did not learn anything in Sahid.
Off the mic.
They came to Sahid and said braiding.
They will no longer teach you how to braid hair.
What did you learn in Sahid?
Or they're not going to teach you how to. No, they're not going to teach you how to make soup again.
So
You get what I'm saying? Yes. They're not going to teach you how to make liquid soap. Green one. You know, they ever change color. They always be green. They're not going to change you. They're not going. No, they will change it. They go teach you other type of skill, how to code, tech skill. So let's just wait until that time. Meanwhile, Barrister Pamela, why would they do this thing? Would they talk about something very important? Ambassador Merijepo talks say education are the most important segment, or teachers are the most important people in Nigeria. That I agree with her. Then is a Stanley say make we move on, please, to wait till they talk for studio. No, it's a Stanley. The reason we make they talk this thing.
Standard education.
Now, so that people no go right with the kind of punctuation when you use right this.
Simple.
So they go right well when they talk. And if when we they talk certain things there, you no go reduce this program to your IQ level.
No,
You can keep quiet. If we they talk certain things
That's
as
education
education, you
we're
keep quiet,
talking.
you don't comment.
If you had a proper
You
one.
understand? Because if you understand the importance of education, if you're educated and understand the importance of education, you go know say the things when we they talk. In fact,
Very
this
important.
whole time, no day enough for us to talk
Very
about them.
important.
You know, go talk say move into the studio, please, with a terrible punctuation where you use talk. You go allow us make we talk waiting day very, very important.
Exactly.
And the reason why we go stop this talk now because our Dr. Tabo dey for studio. And you know, if we no give am time make him talk, another time we'll go invite him if he no show. You understand? That kind of thing. But you see, yesterday, we go somewhere. You know, other president send us, Barrister Oga Kramakala lead us, and then you get Barrister Pamela, and then me, I tag along, you know. And then we get the Bimo, and we get Miriam will join us. You see,
You're missing by your age.
And then our elder, wait, now elder go come last. Professor Pamela, just calm down. I go call him. Our elder will come last. We now him gang be the oga at the top, bio AG. All of us go. As we dey listen to waiting, they go on yesterday. I just ask myself, you see this person, so and so consultant, this person, so and so this, nephrologist, this person, even get smaller niches, sub niches from the usual ones where we know. And then Dr. Tabo can talk something about in teacher, somebody will teach him. You know, where they there. When that man talk, you go know why I teach Dr. Tabo. So if you look at that thing, now product of education, now people will succeed in spite of our educational system. But our educational system is supposed to churn people like Tabo, a lot more of them, to the world, make the world they see, they celebrate. You're not supposed to do in sprinkles. From time to time, God just give us them, and then we hold them. And that's why you see, say we pause this program because they know plenty. If you know they're here to talk about the thing we want to talk about, we probably not go see another person in the nearest future where go talk, waiting, he go tell us. So this morning I want to tell you, please pay attention because now free medical advice you go get. When I never mic come, the things as I talk at the buy time.
You didn't talk about the event we went for.
You say?
You didn't talk about the event we went for.
I'm going to talk about them now.
Because it's something to be proud of.
Yes.
It's something to, because while we were talking about, when Dr. Tabo, they were introducing lots of consultants. I don't want to say doctors that he has now. I want to say lots of consultants that he has. I was now telling Kelechi, there is one particular
I don't want to talk about your gossip now. Okay, fine, talk.
There's one particular side of medicine I've not heard. And as if they knew that I was talking about that. Back up, there's a consultant for it.
People when they operate on kids.
Yes.
When they still inside womb.
Yes.
Just like 3 minutes after Barrister Pamela to come.
Yes.
Dr. Tabo just say, hey, they get somebody.
A consultant.
Chai! I'm able to clap and let us.
I was like, this is a complete pediatric center. Because when they were talking like, okay, child mortality rates, child stillbirths, this one, I say, no, there's a specialist that is supposed to complete this circle. Because science has made it possible that you have your baby in your womb, there will be a surgery carried on that baby inside your womb, and the surgery comes out successful, and you carry your baby full term and give birth to that baby. Science has made it so easy. So when I was now like, I've not seen, I don't know doctor will tell us their name.
So I was like, where's that specialty? And next the doctor has it as a consultant. I was
Yeah.
like, so what are we looking for? Why are we traveling abroad again when we have Alliance Hospital? Now Alliance Hospital now has a pediatric center in Nigeria. What else are we looking for? Everything is now complete. And one of your guest speakers made a statement that really entered my head. He said, let's not wait for government to do everything. Because if we keep waiting for government to do everything, yes, they are supposed to do it, but if we keep waiting for them, things will keep going wrong and wrong and wrong.
The best way to talk about the government. That's the irony. No, best way to government. Doesn't want to know where they do everything. What an irony. And the talk, I just say, okay, but anyway, that person are comrade. And you see, not be everybody with the government now be bad people. No. There get some people who want to change the system. I would appreciate the people who be said they talk the rot in the system. And that person talks the things where they happen for government way bad, the plenty.
Yeah.
You hear that one? Abi?
Yes, I heard that one. I heard that one.
Yeah.
And the moment he said it, I said, for someone to be in the government and still say we shouldn't wait for government, the one you can do as a private sector, do abo to save humanity, to save the world, or to save your fellow citizens, do it. And I looked and said, then what are we still waiting for? That is why we're here. The pediatric center it's one of a kind with top-notch, like, I don't know if I should use that word, top-notch or
yes, you did right now. Both can go.
You understand? A facility and consultants. I don't want to call them doctors. Calling them doctors is bringing them down. Consultants that know what they are meant to do or know what they are doing. And congratulations to Dr. Otabo.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Alliance Hospital.
Yes.
It's really a very big milestone, because if you know how many kids or how many babies that don't make it to their first birthdays.
No, the statistics is mind-boggling. No?
Yes, how many babies?
0.5%, 50%, 0.5%. As in, when I see that 50%, I say, wait, this is not true. But then, now the data where they churn out, I don't know.
A lot of babies don't make it to their first birthdays, Kelechi. Then the ones that manage to make it would now have to live the rest of their life with one or two illness to be now managed all their lives. Why? Because we don't have a center like that. Why? Because we don't have a place that they need to run to when all those things like is noticed or is happening. But thank God we have Dr. Otabo.
Yeah.
Yes.
We could celebrate Dr. Otabo. Yes.
I was there yesterday and I was elated for Dr. Otabo to come up with a pediatric center. If you go around, I just want to talk about Abuja alone. If you go around Abuja, the hospitals where common people they go, the general hospitals.
Yeah.
Incubators no deal. Isolators are what they call them.
Ventilators.
Ventilators no deal. This is a specialty where government's supposed to put hand, make sure say these hospitals have all those things. But thank God that a center like this is now in Abuja. Because those emergencies occur, they happen. And once it happens, now either which don't come or so don't come. Now, because now real specialty to take care of a baby that is less than 1 kg.
Honestly.
Less than 1 kg.
You know how fragile.
And the person will grow and become and grow up.
Yeah.
And grow up as delicate as they are.
Yeah.
And government should please assist people, assist the citizens. The cost of taking care of such babies, the pediatrics, is very, 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 very high. Government should look into it and see what they can do to assist citizens.
You see,
thank God Dr. Otabo is there. He's a private person.
Yes. You see,
so government should create an avenue to support Dr. Otabo.
And
pay the fees. The fee is high for pediatrics.
You see, when they celebrate Dr. Otabo, they get waiting Casey talk. Casey one of the Zynox people, Dr. Casey. He talks on, many people they talk call Kelechi, they know everything that they do. Anyway, so they get waiting she talk. He talks, say, one thing she like about Dr. Otabo be say, they create solution to the problems within Nigeria. to prevent people from going out. And that thing is very, very true.
Yes.
Because if you look at the different things where the former alliance, the alliance hospital get, and this new addition, you go find out say, now niches where we get big problem. And then some people too, how much be flight? You know, only motor for flight, only motor for hotel accommodation. You don't take almost everything.
The cost of going out, the cost of going out, no be more. You won't go alone, no. Either your wife or
yes,
somebody
you go with
accompany
somebody.
you.
They get one case where God, and they come to that, sir. They get one case where we do here the other time. We not go tell you where to go to. Yeah. Now, God won't use ordinary president and raise money. In fact, God don't use and raise money, but indirectly, we suggest like there are hospitals here that can do kidney transplant. You fit go am here, but the relative, because they never travel abroad before, they push make them travel. You dey see this whole thing. They push make it travel. And yesterday we hear say they don't do over 250 kidney transplants.
Yes, successfully.
250.
Yeah.
They get over 80,000. Am I right?
60.
Is it 60,000 people, patients who don't come that hospital?
No, just last year.
Just last year, yes.
Just
last year. Over 60,000. So you see why this morning we dey brag about them. Yes. And when we appreciate Dr. Otabo as him.
Kelechi,
and tell us, but Pamela, you know what make we celebrate him?
Again, I needed to celebrate him.
You know what make we celebrate him?
One thing again, let me remind you the one. If I read you, you'll be happy I did.
Okay, yeah, now
the special guest of honor, the deputy governor of
I love that man.
State, he said his wife passed in that hospital, but he's still happy that she passed on in a place that he had confidence and trust in them. That did not stop him from coming to Alliance Hospital. That did not stop him from referring people or bringing people. That he will still bring people till tomorrow to Alliance Hospital, irrespective of the fact that his wife passed there. But he was happy that she did, because she passed on in a very good and wonderful hands. He just believes that it was just God's time. That if Alliance Hospital could not do it, nobody else could have done it. So that one alone, I was like, in Nigeria, a lot of hospitals, if your loved one passed on in that hospital, you're going to hate that hospital to the rest of your life. You wouldn't want to, anybody that mentions that hospital to you, you'll feel jittered, you have goose painful all over you. But for someone to say, I am happy that my significant other passed on in this hospital, and he's the chief special guest of honor in the event, it's a thing to congratulate Alliance Hospital for. That's what I wanted to remind you, Kelechi.
Yeah, okay, that special guest of honor, there was a quotation that entered my head.
Yes,
that quotation was from Herophilos.
Yeah.
You even Googled that.
He said, when health is absent, health is absent, wisdom cannot reveal itself
at all.
Art cannot become manifest.
Yes.
Strength cannot be exerted. Wealth is useless.
Yes. And
reason is powerless. That was his quotation yesterday, and I went on with it.
Yes, I agree too. But we appreciate biology.
Thank you.
You see, I know say Chef Fatima want to talk, but we also want to do what we want to do here today. So just talk, just 2 minutes.
I want to talk. Yeah. Why you go clap for me when you see? You see, good morning once again. Yesterday, me I don't know say event happen like this, but when I no try say when I no invite me, no problem.
No, you know the reason. But just say my mouth get as it be.
Now, yesterday I have a client from Korea. He used to buy these our spices, and they sell in African store there. She stays in Korea. She tell me, say, I beg, chef, my husband they come Nigeria. He won't come Alliance Hospital for checkup.
A Korean.
Between God and man, yes. And I was like, for my mind, say, one person go there abroad, travel, play in this. I can't say, wow, okay. I hope it's not that serious. She say it's serious, but one of their cousins come last year for the same problem. And today, after spending a lot of money there, going for different surgery, this, that, they could not resolve it. That it was one day somebody from the East advised them that come to Alliance Hospital. And they say, where is they? Say Nigeria. Say the person say Nigeria. Why will I leave abroad and come to Nigeria? Say, lo and behold, the person came, stayed for like 2 months, and it was okay. Today, that person has resumed work there in Korea. Say, but her husband is having the same thing. That, chef, we don't spend money, but we now calculate. Waiting, it take us to do surgery there. Say, we go use flight like somebody go accompany him. We go stay, we go chop, we go do everything. You know, reach half of the money where we they pay there. She can't say to collect card alone. If you check, you say, you know, Nigeria now we must calculate to go do the mathematics. Just the card alone is around 220,000 if we convert the money. Say, but why we go there, get half of just the money to do the treatment and be okay and come back okay, and we are still there? He said, that is crazy. That is why we want to come. So, Mr. Kelechi, now waiting I want to talk with that.
And you know, yes, look, we appreciate Chef. You know why this thing wey Chef talk dey very important? They get wetin Dr. Tabo talk yesterday. When he talk say the good thing be say people know the only Alliance Hospital know the only prevent capital fight. People taking Nigerian money outside. They also bringing the money outside into the country. They get wetin they call medical tourism. And it did good. Now, I did proud as a Nigerian, one, and somebody will be Breketarian, say na im own, na im dey cause medical tourism to come inside Nigeria. That go make somebody leave certain kind of climes and come here to come get adequate treatment. God go bless Dr. Tabo. And they get some people who know they talk about that, now the team of Alliance Hospital. They are wonderful people. Each and every one of them. I never meet somebody who be staff of Alliance Hospital where a head no correct. Everybody gets sense. You see how they talk with you. Then you can walk in there. In fact, I don't refer people who be say they no support, they don't know. You understand? And they go walk in there. They go tell one of the things they go tell me. We say, Kai, you know they really like how they were treated. So we'll come back to the team where carriers come. Everybody who want to talk no go talk. We'll come back to waiting carriers come. Make we welcome Dr. Otabo. Good morning, sir.
Wow. Thank you. Good morning, our ordinary president.
And they hear you.
Okay. I want to thank our ordinary president for the great work that he's doing. And his name is ringing a bell around this country and around the world. And I also want to thank him for sending his team to witness the formal opening of a new wing of our hospital yesterday. I'm so overwhelmed by what is being said this morning, from every one of you. Thank you for your kind words. We will just continue to do our best to ensure that we save lives. Because, like I always tell those who are close to me, if I'm in the hospital for the money, I would have left. Because the challenges to run a hospital in Nigeria, it's a massive challenge. Apart from trying to save the patient, you also have government to deal with. We pay the number of taxes, and yet what the government is supposed to be providing, they are not providing. We are our own water board, we are our own NEPA, we are our own everything. I really wish that they would allow us just to thrive. It would have been good. But nevertheless, we are marching on because we have the responsibility to save lives, so we have to save the lives. So this morning, I just want to talk briefly to us about something that we see commonly in the hospital. And after that, hopefully we'll be able to take a few questions. Time has really been fast spent. So I want to talk about heart failure. It's very important. It's a very important topic. heart failure. When people hear about heart failure, people who are not really acquainted with the topic will think, oh, the heart has stopped. No, that is cardiac arrest or heart attack. Heart attack is different from heart failure. Heart failure is a slowly progressing condition in which the heart is not able to pump blood around the body as it should. And because of that, the body is not going to be functioning as it should be functioning. So that's when you say the heart has failed. And then some people will say, when they come to the hospital, they'll tell me that they just do a little exercise and they are panting. They are breathless. Just to climb a flight of stairs, they will have to wait and rest before they can continue again because they are breathless. So that's because the heart is unable to do the work that it would normally do. So how do you know that someone has heart failure? That's the first thing I mentioned, breathlessness. The other thing is swelling of the legs. We call it edema. When someone's legs are swollen, you know that is water because when you press it, it will dimple. Yes. And there are 3 common organs that when they fail, they can lead to swelling in the leg. One, of course, is when the heart is not functioning well. The second one is when the kidney is not functioning well. And then the third one is when the liver is not functioning well. So when we have heart disease, liver disease, and kidney disease, it is a common symptom is swelling of the legs. But when I say swelling of the legs, I'm not talking about that one that happens when we stay in one place for so long or when we travel in a car for a long time. That one is dependent edema. When we start walking around, that swelling will go down. So, but this one, the swelling is really significant. As you press it, it will just go, it will dimple, it will go inside. So that's one of the causes of heart failure. Then another symptom, that's one of the symptoms of heart failure, sorry. Another symptom of heart failure is fatigue, constant tiredness, and weakness. So one is not able to do the things that he normally would be able to do. People are not able to, if maybe one is a worker and he is supposed to, go to work, he has a hand work, he's not able to do it. If a nursing mother has heart failure, she will not be able to take care of her baby. Even to bathe the baby will be a problem because of the fatigue. The reason is because oxygen is not circulating around the body enough. And so because of that, the body, there will be weakness. And then palpitation or irregular heartbeat. Ordinarily, we are not supposed to know that our heart is beating. If anybody can feel his or her heart beating, that means something is wrong. Of course, after we do exercise, we can feel our heart beating. That is understandable because you have subjected the heart to some stress at that time. But when you are rested, the heartbeat is supposed to come down and the heart rate is supposed to come down. And we are not supposed to experience, to know that our heart is beating. But sometimes some people say they just feel their heart beating very fast, and it's a source of anxiety to them. That's one of the symptoms of heart failure. And also, people with heart failure would have cough because the lungs is waterlogged. And because the heart is not pumping enough, so there's waterlogging of the heart. And that's the same thing that is causing the waterlogging of the legs. So because of that, there will be cough. And it's a sign of heart failure. The cough, what is produced is usually white sputum. frothy sputum, as if there's foam inside. It's just one way that we know. So what are the causes of heart failure? You know, there are two things that if we're able to control as adults, it can prolong life. And if an adult doesn't have any of those two things, they are just so blessed because their complications often lead to early death. And these two things are hypertension and diabetes. And most of the time, when I come here, almost anything I talk about, it is linked to high blood pressure or diabetes. But the good thing is that if we understand the disease and we control it well, everything will be fine. But if we neglect it and don't address hypertension, there are a lot of problems that are waiting on the way, and it often leads to early death. So hypertension is one of the things that causes heart failure because it stretches hypertension causes a lot of stress on the heart muscle. After some time, the heart muscle will just tire out and say, I'm tired, I can't do it again. You know, because from the womb, when we are like a few weeks, like 6 weeks in the womb, before the legs and everything is formed, the heart is already formed. And the heart start beating from that day, from that time, when we're just 6 weeks in the womb. The woman is not even aware yet that she's pregnant. The heart starts beating. Mm-hmm. And if we live to be 100 years, the heart will beat throughout that 100 years. It cannot afford to stop. Mm. If it stops for 5 minutes, then the brain loses blood supply, and that's a catastrophe. So you see that the heart is an efficient organ. So it just keeps beating and beating and beating and beating. And under normal circumstance, the heart can carry us for as the number of years that we are going to live. If it's 100 years, it will take us. But if something troubles the muscle of the heart and put it under unnecessary strain, and that strain is persistent, then the heart will fail. That means that instead of it to be pumping with great force, it will just now be pumping with weakness. And the amount of blood that it is pumping out per time is not adequate. So you find that everything in the body has slowed down, and that can lead to death if it is not treated on time. So high blood pressure is one of the causes of heart failure. Then coronary artery disease. The interesting thing about the heart is that, you know, the heart is what supplies blood to all the body. But the heart also has its own blood supply. It also has an artery that supplies the muscle of the heart. That artery is the most important artery in the body. If it blocks, that's what leads to heart attack. And sometimes that artery is diseased. We call it coronary artery disease. And that disease is common in people who smoke, or if one has excessive cholesterol in the blood, and if one has diabetes. Diabetes is one disease that can affect the arteries, and it can cause it to narrow. And so if anything causes the artery that supplies the heart muscle to be blocked or to narrow, then it can lead to heart failure. Then something else that causes heart failure is cardiomyopathy. It's a big grammar, but what that means is that the heart muscle is diseased, and such condition is actually mostly inherited. Yes. There's nothing anyone can do to prevent the one that is inherited. Maybe in childhood, they are fine. But some start in childhood. For those people, they don't live long. They can die in their childhood in severe cases. But in some others, the disease manifests in adulthood. And once it starts, it gets worse and worse and worse until the person passes. Sometimes we may need to do a heart transplant for the person to survive. So that's a big challenge, but it's not common. I thank God for that. Yeah, so cardiomyopathy. Then there are some medications when taken and it is not prescribed by the doctor, it can affect the muscle of the heart and it can lead to cardiomyopathy. So anything that affects the health of the muscle itself can lead to a heart failure. And lastly, I will talk about is if someone has had a heart attack. Heart attack means the heart stopped suddenly. If the person survives it, because heart attack it can be mild, it can be moderate, it can be severe. For severe one, people hardly survive, except there's an eyewitness and we start the CPR immediately. Even at that, in some very severe one, not too many people will survive. But the moderate and the mild ones, if the patient survives it, the heart muscle is already weakened. Over time, it can lead to heart failure. So these are some of the causes of heart failure. So what is the treatment? First is lifestyle modification. We have to change our lifestyle. For instance, we have to reduce the workload of the heart by reducing the amount of salt that we take. Yes, because the salt that we take, salt helps to retain water. And when it retains water in the body, it gives the heart a lot of work to do by pumping it back into the body. So if we reduce the salt that we take, what is advised is that we should not take additional salt. Some people, when they give them food, they have not even tested it. They are looking for salt to put. That's a very bad habit. You are giving extra work to your heart. Yeah, it's not nice. And then even the chef or whoever is doing the cooking should minimize the amount of salt in the food because the heart is the one that is bearing the brunt. So reduction in the heart, in the amount of salt, maintaining a moderate weight. When you see some people, the way they are big, you will just know that this person is not healthy. You don't even need to be a doctor to know that this person is not healthy. I mean, we all know. Because even the way they pant, when they do any small exercise, they are panting. I've explained this before, and I want to explain it again. The heart of a person is the size of his fist. When you clench your fist, that is the size of your heart. If you like, be like your Kosona, your heart cannot be, even if somebody is thin like I, that is the size of his heart. Even if it is 3 times the size of an average person, that is still the same size of his heart. The heart does not increase with the size of your body. So if your body is increasing too much, that means you are giving that heart extra work to do. I don't know if I'm communicating. Yes, so that's why we must manage our weight we must control our weight to manageable size so that we don't give our heart too much work to do. So weight loss, when we're having excess weight, is one of the ways to prevent heart failure or to manage heart failure. Okay? So then there are those who smoke. We advise people to stop smoking because the nicotine and the content of the cigarette, it affects the blood vessels and it can easily injure the lining, the internal lining of the blood vessel. If that happens, many things will begin to happen, after that, and the blood vessel can block. If it blocks, that can lead to heart attack and it can lead to heart failure. Yes, so I've talked about lifestyle, which is, I talked about salt, reduction in salt intake. I've talked about reduction in weight or controlling of weight and to stop smoking. Then moderate exercise. If one is already having those heart conditions, please get advice from the doctor on the type of exercise that you should do. I lost a friend, a barrister.
Oh,
Yes,
sad.
because he had a heart condition and he was, jogging around his estate and he just slumped and that's how he passed away. And this was it last year? Yes, we buried him last year. Yes. So if you have a heart condition, find out from your doctor or your physiotherapist what kind of exercise that is safe for you. So another way of managing heart failure is through medication. Yes, there are different types of medication. There are some medications that helps to reduce the amount of water in the body. We call it diuretics. Some of us, those who are hypertensive, that there are some hypertension medicine that they give you. It will just cause you to be passing urine frequently. The reason is that the doctor is trying to reduce the amount of blood volume in your body, in your vessels, so that the heart will have less work to do when it is pumping blood. So the same thing, there are medications that we give to patients who are having heart failure, even kidney failure. It helps to dry up the water. It reduces the amount of water in the system, especially the one that has waterlogged, that is excess, that is causing swelling in different parts of the body. So those diuretics helps to reduce the workload of the heart, and therefore it can help to ameliorate the symptoms of heart failure. Another type of medication is medicine that can help to contract the heart. We call them inotropic medications. It's because the heart is weak. It's not able to contract, because for blood to come out from the heart, if you have seen a live heart, I'm not talking of, even most doctors have not even seen a live heart, except in a place where maybe they are doing kidney heart surgery. We used to do open heart surgery in Alliance Hospital, so I've been there and I see the heart. It is so, the force of contraction is much, and each time it contracts, it pushes blood out, and that blood goes around the body. And the amount of blood that is pumped out of the heart per beat is very important. We call it ejection fraction. The amount of blood that goes out. All blood comes into the chamber of the heart, and then it goes out from the left side of the heart to the body. If the heart is failing, the ejection fraction will be low. And that means that the body is suffering because it cannot get enough. So on the average, as people get older, the ejection fraction reduces naturally. But anything that is less than 50% is already a threat to the person's life. Yes. If you do echo and they say, oh, your ejection fraction is 60% and above, you are good. Yes, but if your ejection fraction is less than 50%, then you need to be contacting the cardiologist so that they can help you to treat it, to beef it up. So inotropic drugs are very important for treatment of heart failure. And then some drugs that are given that also reduce the heart rate. Yes, so all those are medications. So medications are very important, in the treatment of heart failure. And then finally, if one has diabetic or other conditions that can predispose to heart failure, you have to treat the blood sugar so that it doesn't complicate by heart failure. And if all these things don't work, then the way forward will be heart transplant. Yes, heart transplant is being done now, though not commonly in different parts of the world. So what happens is, the question is, where do you get the heart?
Exactly.
There are people...
Who is the donor?
Yes, there are people who are brain dead. Sometimes the patient come to our hospital and they are in our ICU, and maybe they have a massive stroke. The stroke has affected a large portion of their brain, and there's a particular part of the brain, we call it the brain stem. If that part is affected, even though we are still sustaining the patient to be alive with the ventilator, because the machine is breathing for him, and then we are giving him medication for every other thing to be going. But we know that that patient cannot survive. In fact, he's brain dead. He can't come out except by a miracle. So there are such patients like that in different parts of the world. Yes. So in the society, in the country where they do heart transplant, they would give people form to fill. Sometimes the relative will take the decision. When people are well, they can come to the offices and say, hey, we are not saying anything will happen, but would you sign for us in case anything happens? Can you donate your heart? And then people will sign. So if anything happens to me like that, so is that there's no more hope of coming back alive, please, you can take my heart to save somebody. Yes, so it happens. And Murphy's Law says if anything can happen, it will happen. So we find a lot of time where patients are in the hospitals, they are brain dead. Then the team will just come and take the patient to the theater, while the person that has been waiting for a heart will also be in the theater. And they collect from this one, and then they give to this. Why this one is wheeled to the mortuary, this one is going back home with a new heart. So that's the way technology has reached now. Thank you very much for listening.
Wow. Dr. Tabo, I believe you deserve better than this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And if Dr. Tabo, you go indulge us, if people get questions, they go ask.
Yes.
Before we come to people where they for studio, go look at our brothers and sisters where they other places. Of course, we will take calls, but before then, we will look at YouTube. And our ambassador, he asked one question. I believe she asked and make everybody also know and learn. He say, is there a link or a connection? He say between heart failure and kidney disease. Now the question where she they asked with that.
Yes. There's what we call cardiorenal syndrome. Yes, there's a link between kidney disease. People who have kidney disease, ultimately the problem will affect the heart. Yes, there's a link.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I believe say our ambassador down here say link there, and of course everybody where she asked that question for also don't know say they get connection and link between heart failure and kidney disease. And then they give it in our brother they ask John Egwe say waiting be the kind of test where you go recommend for people to check the condition of their heart. And another wonderful question where I believe they ask on behalf of the community.
Yes, there are two basic tests. One is ECG,
Okay.
and then the second one is echocardiography.
Okay.
Those are the two basic minimum tests when you want to evaluate your heart. And it's a specialist, then of course, chest x-ray. Because when we do a chest x-ray, we can see the heart. We can tell whether the heart is enlarged or whether the heart is abnormal in shape. And then there are a lot we can tell from the heart. Because the heart is supposed to occupy 50% of the diameter of the chest. If it's more than that, then we know that the heart is enlarged. So chest X-ray, ECG, and echocardiography. Those are the basic tests for heart evaluation of the heart.
Okay, thank you very much. Somebody will ask question one, go call the name. He say, "Good morning, Casey." He say, "My dad has cardiac arrest." And he say, the dad, they see doctor. And he say, then the doctor also give him prescription for the heart. He say, but anytime when he go work, when he do stressful something, he dey pant. He say, make he continue the medication where they give him, or waiting you they talk, make he do.
Well, not cardiac arrest, maybe cardiac failure. That's what he meant to say.
Okay.
And that was the first thing that I differentiated.
Okay, say cardiac disease.
You said cardiac arrest.
Yes.
Because cardiac arrest is an emergency and it happens on the spot.
Okay.
Yes. That has to go back to see his cardiologist. Because there's something about heart disease or heart challenge. You don't just have one contact with your doctor and walk away.
Okay.
You have to keep going. From time to time. They will keep evaluating you to see, okay, are you improving? Are you getting worse? Then they may need to change the strategy. Obviously, the man's heart failure has not been resolved because he's distressed. He's panting with little exertion. The normal work that he used to do, that he will be fine. Now, when he does it now, he's having breathlessness and he's getting tired. That means the heart failure has not resolved.
Okay.
He has to go back to his doctor. They may need to change his medication.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Somebody they asked, he say, is occasional palpitation something to worry about? Is especially when a fear they cause them?
No, not quite. Occasional palpitation, most people would have it. Palpitation means that you are aware that your heart is beating. Once in a while, it can happen. After exercise, it can happen. But it's not something to really worry about. But if it is now becoming frequent, then you need to take an ECG test to know what's going on. Because the ECG shows the electrical current in the heart. And it tells a lot about how the heart is beating and what might be going on.
Okay. Somebody here, they ask, say, why do smokers? Say, why? No. Okay, I go rephrase this question because obviously smokers know they live longer than normal people when they smoke. Otherwise, doctor go talk to make all of us. He go give all of us cigarette because he want make we live long. So, but make I rephrase this question. You say, why this is some smokers, they live long and they talk to smokers are liable to die young?
Okay, very important question. Let me explain that. There was a cohort study that was done, and the study was done among medical doctors. Some doctors smoke, others don't smoke.
Okay.
So they followed them up for many years. I can't remember, is it about 40 years or so? From when the study started, they followed them up for 40 years. And then the result was interesting. Let's assume they got 100 doctors that were smoking and 100 doctors that were not smoking. They recruited them into the study. They now discovered that, there were exclusion criteria and the number of cigarettes and all that. What they found was interesting. Among those that were not smoking, the non-smokers, the disease, the cancer of the lungs that they had and heart disease was about maybe 0.5%, or among those that were not smoking. Then among those that were smoking, it was about 15%. So less than 1% and 15%. It is statistically significant.
Yeah.
Is that not so?
Absolutely.
Yes. We are not saying that if you smoke, you must have heart disease or you must have cancer of the lungs. But we know that
chance,
it is commoner among those that smoke.
Yes, and you increase your chances.
Yes, and significantly commoner. So we don't know those who will get it, but if you don't smoke, you are at a lesser risk. That's just how to explain it.
Okay, Dr. Tabo, then get one question what I get for you. Now somebody they ask him, it's a very brilliant question, but I want to make you very free not to respond to the question if you don't feel like. He said, thank you, Dr. Tabo. He said, consumption of Monjero and Ozempic, he say for weight loss is on the rise, especially by celebrities. Of course, celebrities, they push them.
Yeah.
He said, does it have serious side effects and can, I'm not going to ask the other question if you can recommend it, but does it have serious side effects?
Yeah, there's hardly anything that does not have side effects. And you know, these are new medications, and they are still studying them. You know, when a new medication is introduced into the market, there are short-term side effects, medium-term side effects, and long-term side effects. So these medications are still new. And I saw a documentary on CNN recently about the side effects of these medications, Ozempic and all that. And they were scary. So I cannot say, I can't condemn it, and at the same time, I cannot say take it. But you have to weigh the risk versus the benefits. Yes. If someone is morbidly obese and is at risk of dying from obesity, then he should go for it. Because in that case, the benefit outweighs the risk. Yes, but if you are just okay, you just want figure 8, then there's no need for that. Yes.
So Doctor, in research you're saying
he says Barrister Pamela should not take it. That's what he's saying.
That's not what I'm also against taking that thing, because the actual real sense of that Ozempic and Monjero is for another ailment.
Yeah, no, there are many medications like that.
Okay.
That they were trying to, even there are some, like Viagra, for instance.
Oh, wow.
It was high blood pressure medication they were trying to get.
Really?
And they now discovered that it was doing another thing.
Let's understand.
No, it was so
yes. Let's understand.
Yes.
So it was for high blood pressure.
Yes.
And along the way, there was...
Yes. They discovered that they were using it to test people for high blood pressure. The men now say, it's affecting the other room activities. So that's when they now just zeroed in on that. And then they struck oil. And they started producing it.
I can never say it.
Oh, okay. So it's actually right that it's meant for another thing, and it can also be used for another thing.
It's something we stumble into solutions.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Yes, you are right that they were testing. It was diabetic medication they were trying to get. And then they now got to see that it's working, it's helping to lose weight. So they zeroed in on that, and they have made billions out of it. And many people also have benefited from it too. Wow. But the thing is that if you stop, it can, except after you have crashed the weight, you can now use exercise to maintain it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. On a lighter note, my brother here said this is Dr. Tabo. They hear Tabo like TH, like a South African. I need to get my attention. He says it's a great asset. We need to protect it. So first of all, it's not Dr. Tabo. It's Otabo. He is not South African. Now Nigeria, if you know they say go back, go back. Go back. People they come in hospital, you know, say go back. Yesterday they didn't tell us go back. So all right, anybody waiting for studio get any question? Make them ask him.
Hello, doctor. This heart diseases is men more prone to it than women.
There's actually no predilection. Yes. And it also depends on the heart disease, but there's no, it can affect anyone on. Yeah.
So that you don't say that my gender gives you people heart disease. I'm happy that doctor has clarified
Someone
it.
has
Microphone.
Don't worry, we'll get to that gender thing later. You
No,
just have to
because
let us slide.
our elder here is now trying to say that my gender gives his gender heart disease.
My name is Dennis Bayangi. So, may I know what caused the person that decided to go and submit his life, his heart, to hospital
for them to remove it?
Because somebody who is still alive and is enjoying his life, he decided to go and give his heart. So I'm confused.
Okay, I explained it before, but let me explain it again.
Okay, sir.
Okay, when people are still okay, like they can come to this place now and distribute forms for us to fill. And that form, they will say, do you agree that in case you are not able to function again, the brain is dead, but your heart is still beating? Because the next thing now, the family will come and say, okay, remove the ventilator, remove the life support so that the heart will stop, so that we can go and bury the person. Because the person is practically dead. It is just machine that is keeping the person alive. So they will come and say, in case you get into that condition, do you agree for us to take your heart to save another person? Because whether we take your heart or we don't take your heart, eventually it is still mortuary. So if you say, yes, I agree, if I get into that condition in which the doctors have certified that it is over, you understand? And it's not only one doctor that will certify it, it's a team of doctors. Different people will come, they will check, and they say, oh no, this is brain dead. So when they certify that the person is brain dead, because he has already given consent before, then they can now enroll him into the program and take his heart. Some people too, while they are alive, they also give consent that when they are dead, they can donate their body for experiments in the teaching hospitals. Yes. So that one, they're already there. But because they signed it, when they are there, the family will say, okay, this man that he promised, please come and fulfill, come and take his body. And then they'll take his body for medical students to learn about human beings. So that's how it is. It's not like he's enjoying his life. Nobody will take the heart of somebody that is enjoying his life. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, doctor, I have a question. There's this coffee. What effect does coffee have on the heart?
Yes, coffee has it has a stimulant effect. It can cause increase in heart rate. Yes, the heart, because it contains caffeine, and caffeine causes it's a stimulant. Yes, it increases the heart rate. It also increases blood pressure momentarily, temporarily. And then it has an effect on, it stimulates the production of cortisol, steroid hormones that keep you alert. Yes, but on the heart, it causes increase in pulse rate. The heart will beat faster. But that effect is not significant to cause any trouble.
Because there's this coffee that's going around. There's this particular coffee now. Okay, the unhealthy one. Now, I'm talking about the unhealthy one. There are these coffees that are just like only your gender is now taking it for other purposes. What effect does it have on the heart?
So it depends on what other ingredients they added. Because I get the euphemism that you use to say only the male gender. So coffee alone will not enhance performance in that wise. Either they add ginseng or they add other things. So it is those things that they add that will determine what could be the side effect of the entire formulation.
So that is not coffee alone.
It's not coffee alone.
Coffee
You have
alone,
added
yeah.
something.
Read the thing.
Okay. She's done with the question, right?
Yeah, because there's a particular coffee now that is just in the open market and is just for your gender alone. And
yes, I think the regulators are supposed to have looked at it. NAFDAC should not look away. And for it to be in the market, I want to believe that NAFDAC have certified it. Yes, and then there are also limits. You cannot take it in the morning, take it in the afternoon, take it in the evening. It doesn't make sense. So everything is still moderation.
Yes.
Okay. I think Akarakala sending me a message, but I think I'll have to ignore Akarakala. He's trying to tell me that no, he's trying to also educate me that the effect is man standing up, and I have no idea what Akarakala is saying. But Akarakala, please, I'm listening to Dr. Tama this one time.
Okay, so we'll come here now. We'll come back to YouTube and we'll still go back to the studio, possibly. Somebody they asked here now because of the importance of this question. You say, my mom say they diagnosed the mom of heart failure and say and X-ray, AGC or whatever, maybe they conduct X-ray or something like that. I don't know. You say that they give her medication. You say, but now what will be the kind of exercise where you go recommend? Make
no, it will be tailored to it will be specific for her.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes it's this just maybe riding bicycle, and all that. So it depends on the person. It's not there has to be a face-to-face. Yes, it's not generic.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's fine. And we wish your mom speedy recovery. Okay, and then somebody here asked, he said, good morning, sir. I'm asthmatic. And he said, when I take my medication, I just rephrase them here and there. He said the heart, they beat faster. And the medication also, they help normalize the breathing. He said, hope they hurt the heart. As you talk this heart thing, and especially when you look at, say, they like kidney way, or that everybody want to protect their heart. So that's why they ask, hope the medication, the thing, they affect the heart. This scenario where he just paints now.
He said he's taking medication that helps to normalize the heart, to stabilize the heartbeat, right?
Okay.
That's what he said.
Yes.
So that means he's already getting a benefit from the medication. And I also want to believe that the medication was prescribed by a qualified medical personnel. Yes. So if the medication is helping him to control the heartbeat or the heart rate, then that's a desired effect. And there's a reason why the doctor prescribed it. I don't think there's any cause to worry.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to the studio. Anybody get any question? Okay, please, you can ask. When I give them the mic. Okay, why did they give her the mic? So that they don't get for empty space. Somebody they ask, say, also they help trigger high blood pressure.
Thank
Dr.
you
Tabo.
very much.
Except for the stress.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a direct relationship.
Okay, no direct relationship.
But the pain can cause BP to be marginally increased. Yes, anything that is painful can take up the blood pressure. Yes.
Okay, somebody they ask, say, did they get possible side effect of all this white Maggi? I know I call the specific brand we call, say, on the heart. Say, you go really like your professional insights.
So it's monosodium glutamate. That's not a brand. That is the chemical name.
Okay.
Yes, monosodium is the chemical name. That's the content of the white Maggi, the seasoner. So, well, NAFDAC have argued many times that the monosodium glutamate is fit because glutamate is there's an amino acid in the body, glutamine, which is very useful to the body. And so they said it's from glutamate that you get glutamine. So if anything, it is good for the body. Yes, but I have really not seen a study that suggests that monosodium glutamate is injurious to the body. I have not seen.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's come back to the studio. So, Daddy, you have a question. We are all ears. Yes, if you ask your question, Baba.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Please,
sir.
thank you very much, sir. The doctor. Then the doctor was telling us about the medication for the heart control, the hypertension, and other things. Then I want to ask, there is also another, they are all chemical drugs. What about the natural drugs that is being given to us now, that there is now natural medicine to be produced, to be used by the patients when they are sick? Can we continue with that?
Okay, very important question. That's a very, very important question. At the end of the day, almost every medicine that we take, it comes from nature. The trouble with traditional medicine or those natural medicine is the control, is the standardization. Okay, and
Standardization is being taken care of.
yeah, no, that's what they say. That's what they say. See, there's also what we call trials, clinical trials. So you can't, like all this medicine, before it gets to the shop or the shelf, the orthodox medicine, it undergoes clinical trials. They first use it in mouse. They use it in animals, and then they get volunteers, and they are stage 1 clinical trial, stage 2 clinical trial, stage 3, until the final stage before it gets into the market. When I'm taking 2 tablets of paracetamol, I know that 2 tablets contains 1 gram or 1,000 milligram of paracetamol. And I am told, because of the half-life is the number of hours it will stay in the blood before the concentration reduces by half. All those things affect the number of times I should take it. So if we talk of natural medicine, because the leaf is behind our house, we go and pluck it. I'm not questioning the fact that the active ingredient may not be there. But what I'm asking is it 1 leaf? Is it 2 leaves? What should I mix it with? How long can it stay without it, losing its potency? How do you store it? And things like that. So because of that, it is a challenge. But if the natural medicine can go through the clinical trials and people have volunteered, they've used it for animals, they've used it for human beings, and the result is published. We don't just do trials and hide it under the bushel. When trials are done, the effect of the drug, including side effect, the action, the both desired and undesired effect, is published in a journal,
medical journal,
so that as people are reading it in Nigeria, people are reading it in Japan, people are reading it in Australia, and so I can prescribe the same drug here, and if I say 10 milligram in Australia, they know what I'm talking about, and the doctor in Australia can check his computer and see the side effect. So if those our traditional medicine can undergo this process, I'll be the first to prescribe it. But I cannot support a medication that has not gone through that. Even in China, where traditional medicine is very strong, they still don't use it for some disease. They can't use it for some disease. They have Western medicine. They still have Chinese traditional medicine.
Yeah.
Maybe for pain, yes, they can take that. For headache, they can take. But when it comes to you have bacterial infection in your blood, they will give you the antibiotics that has gone through trials. So I'm not condemning our traditional medicine. What I'm saying, the government should do more to standardize it. And we need more researchers to come in so that whatever is on our shelf, we know that has been studied. People know what it contains. They know how to take it. They know when to take it and how long it can stay on the shelf. Do you understand? Yes. So until those questions are answered, I will not be able to prescribe it.
Okay, thank you very much. And I think I go, okay, there's a couple of question, but our question is supposed to revolve around the topic of discussion, really. So it will really help us because we've not exhausted this topic. Yes, that is careful.
Thank you very much, Kelechi. Thank you, doctor. My question is this. When you go to hospital, doctor will check you and prescribe drugs for you. Then if you now go to pharmacy, is the pharmacist that will prescribe drugs for you?
That will dispense.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that will dispense. Who is the person that produces the drugs?
Okay. So that's your question?
Yes.
There are pharmacies. We have different types of pharmacies. We have community pharmacy. We have industrial pharmacists. So it's the industrial pharmacists that produce the drugs. If you go to pharmaceutical companies where they manufacture drugs, you have industrial pharmacists there. We have chemists there. So they are there to ensure that all the APIs, API means active pharmaceutical ingredient. Most times we even import those APIs into the country. But they will mix it in the right proportion. They would compound it and tablet it and put it in sachet before it's certified okay to go into the shelves. So it's industrial pharmacists that work in those places. Yes. You're welcome.
All right, thank you very much. At least tell people know say API no be only application programmable interface. It mean other things too. Okay, so I know so many questions there, but we can't take all the questions, to be very, very frank. Otherwise, Dr. Tabo no go one come back. Now, they get some people where they talk, say, then be one meet Dr. Tabo, they tell them, they bring 30,000 naira, say, it is very expensive, blah, blah, blah. You see, we sabi commonize what they see. They see them every day. Now you make you look up. Say he won't give you in 10 minutes, 1 hour, 30,000 in what? See your mouth. Wait till they talk. Say now waiting is here. You see, he put that in there. Why are you thinking in Naira and Kobo? He put that in there so to buffer people will go meet them. I need you to understand this. So. If not, you go meet and say, see, I get case, may you talk to ordinary president. We know ourselves. We know how we are wired, how we think. You understand? They get somebody who don't... We'll just leave that talk. So, we'll come back here. And some of you will ask, say, look, how now one see Dr. Tabo go to Alliance Hospital? You go meet some people who qualify, pass and there.
Yes.
Now, him you see here. They get people who qualify, pass and there. He tell us yesterday, say, in teacher, they there.
Yes.
And the teacher have been there for 12 years.
Yes.
You go feel go there now, in teachers, you go see.
Yes.
It's a bit person.
Yes.
You understand?
No,
so they got people.
See, now teacher will teach you. You feel sabi pass your teacher.
No, but this one, you get plenty people who sabi pass am there. We got there yesterday now.
Yes.
We don't say he dey brilliant, but they get some people who dey more brilliant than him.
Section by section, no.
Bio AG, they get people who dey more brilliant than him.
Another area there.
They get see, man, I tell you, Dr. Tabo no go achieve what he achieve if he no hire people that are smarter than him. Let's face it.
Very soon, I won't even. If
you go there, you go see people that are better than him there. So go there.
Agree.
You understand what they there? And then for the people who want to go there, Or you can call this number, the Alliance Hospital number. The number is 090 40 93 4996. And the number again now 090 40 93 4996. Another number where you fit call now 090 40 67 3142. The number again now 090 40 67 3142. Dr. Tabo, we want to thank you very much. Out of your busy schedule, you make time to come here, attend to people, and you just furnish us with a beautiful knowledge where we know fit put money on. We know fit put a price tag on your time. So we cherish you. I want to make you know. Say nobody, we know say your family love you. Your wife love you. Your children, they love you. Your staff too, I see they love yesterday, they love you. But if nobody love you on earth, Dr. Tabo, I want to make you know say Brekete family, we love you very, very well.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Does it cover for the pediatric center too, for this number?
No.
Next time when I bring the... You see, that one, it touched me. Because, waiting I hear yesterday, I never hear that before. So it could be like, we just born picking, we don't pay much attention to the numbers of the things that happen. So now I can't know the burden behind the reason where you take establish that place. I bet next time make we call their numbers.
Thank you.
Make we appreciate Dr. Tabo. So as he... Ogoma Dave, you want to ask questions?
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Make we appreciate Ogoma Dave.
It's too late to cry.
And as we do, make we hear from Uyi Eboma. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Kelechi Nkwacha.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody for studio this morning, and those who they follow from around the world. My name now Uyi Eboma, and with my partner Kelechi Nkwacha, now we do the AI for productivity and profit training. The training don't finally reach now just a few days to the training. It starts on the 9th of July. It will come reach on the 11th of July. Will be next week Thursday. Go reach Saturday. So it will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You go to that place where we will show you what AI be and how to use AI for different areas of your life, your personal life, your business, your academics, your sales and marketing, those related to content, your content creation and production, those related to consulting and all that. So every aspect of what you do will be say technology don't touch, AI don't touch them. So it's your own best interest that you come and see the benefits of AI and how you can use it to improve whatever you are doing. All right. And everything we'll go teach you there, not just end there, because after there, we'll see they support you. We have a community where we used to support our former students. We say we have our thousands of students that we have trained and they are still there, still contributing, still learning because technology evolve. And as they evolve, we show you what they happen. All right. And all that is just for 40,000 naira only. We tell parents, any parent won't bring in child come, it should be like from 10 years and above so that, say some kind of sense done already there to be able to, use them appropriately. I would encourage parents to learn how to use these things because a lot of children already know how to use it. And if you don't guide them properly, it could be, you may get the harmful side of it. But if parents know how to use it, you can always guide your children properly to see what they are doing and use it in the best way that will benefit them. If you come the physical class, or if you come the physical class, the venue there for Bricks Academy where they Jabi for Airport Junction. But for those with the diaspora, or maybe if you take leave from work, or you day school, or you day far away from Abuja, you can participate in the online class where we say we don't already record the videos. You could take it at your own time, at your own pace, and still benefit from the community. All you need to participate in this training is your phone, a smartphone. A smartphone, but I'm happy to get some very affordable phone if you use in case you get a very smartphone that you can use to do it. If you get a laptop, fine. If you don't get, no worry. Use your smartphone and you can enroll for this class and grow in it. If you want to learn how to make money from it, there are various ways. We will show you how to go about it so that you're productive, we'll show you how to translate that productivity to profit. The number to send SMS to or info to WhatsApp If you come Abuja, the physical class, just text AI Abuja. If you come the online class, just say AI online. The number now 070 85 16 06 94. You get plenty jara where they come with this edition. So once again, the number again now 070 85 16 06 94. The price now 40,000 naira and it is already discounted because of the ordinary president. Outside here, you won't get it at that price. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We hear from Madam Happiness.
Good morning, Oga Kelechi.
Good morning.
My name still remains Madam Happiness of Happiness Computers, our ordinary president's sister. I carry many things come this morning. A lot of people don't they ask, say, these things where will they sell? How they go get them? A lot of people don't they make money on top already. In Happiness Computers, we have a lot of things. And I want to tell you, say, our televisions don't arrive. Both new one, both fairly used, even television of 22,000 naira. And we can't get laptops, different types of laptop, brand new. Anything where they tell you here, we get fairly used. We also get brand new one. We get laptop of 100,000, 140, 12th generation, 11th generation, S360, different types of laptop, even graphics laptops. We also have phones, different types of phones, iPhones, Android phones, and our hot wave, and we get phone of 50,000. We get warranty. We get our desktop. We get our air fryers. We also have our blending machine as code day now. You go they blend your fruits, just they drink and like that. We still get our fan and our power bank for laptop don't arrive and the price is cheap. Our normal power bank has run then away. Lights no the day steady, you go use and power your phone. We get many things where we no go mention here. And any place where you day in 36 states of Nigeria, we go transport and give you. Even with the transport, go outside country, we go transport and give you. You go pay. No only hot wave phone where you no go pay. We get many things where I no go mention here. If you want buy these things, whether you want sell, whether you want use, the number na 091 55 0 0 7 8 3 7 091 55 0 0 7 8 3 7 or 081 80 3 7 9 3 6 5 081 80 3 7 9 3 6 5. For Happiness Computers and Electronics, where the Wuse Market inside Lazaro Plaza, opposite Access Bank, behind Wema Bank. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate her. And make we not forget, say we get our sister Hosa Nat Musa. She did for studio. No, you go just pause now. The time we finish the medical stuff we will do, it no fit take us to do your case. But you come tomorrow and there we go. Also do them. For people who want comment on today's program, the number to call now 080 33 22 1149. The number again now 080 33 22 1149. And if you did diaspora, the number to call now 080 34 86 39 another 39. If you did diaspora and you want to talk about the program what we they do, the number na 080. Okay, diaspora is +234. They're not right time here anyway. +234 80 34 86 39 another 39. Make I take this call. Good morning, Gay. Good morning, Gay. Okay, we can take another one. Good morning, Gay. Network. All right, let me hear. Okay, make we hear from BioAG while they sort out our network issue.
Kelechi, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I thank God say na health now what they talk about. And for you to keep your good health, now food where they chop, now go determine how healthy way you go be. If you eat organically, if you eat well, organically without chemicals, you go there healthy. That is why they produce organic fertilizer, what they call BioAG. This BioAG, they give good health. The toxins where would they get from chemical fertilizers no day. So if you farm with it, you are sure of your health. Then the produce where they bring, if they get small, the yield, they increase. And you just taste and see. That is why they produce them for crops, they produce them for animals. Train your birds or your livestock with our BioAG. Place where they produce them, not going to smell. The meat quality, they high. And everything good to your health and everything, they guaranteed. So we are still appointing distributors to help us market this Obonge product nationwide. And to reach us on WhatsApp or do business with us, the number to call now 081 00 78 54 96. Kelechi, we are camp permission. Let me repeat the number again.
Please repeat it again, sir.
081 00 78 54 96. Thank you. Kelechi.
Thank you very much. We appreciate Oga Bio. At times don't reach milk, we go market. We dey come, we no go. Say,
your right, my right, our right. Everybody's right is protected. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting.
Oya shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
You don tire to dey turn for night, dey find better sleeping position wey go give you confirm sleep? No worry, Harafom dey here to make you sleep like a newborn baby. Harafom na the correct manufacturer of high quality mattresses and pillows wey go give you ultimate comfort and support. Whether you like strong mattress or soft one, Harafom get plenty option for you to choose from. And where this gist come sweet be say, you can fit get your own Harafom mattress or pillow from any of our branches inside Naija. Just show face today, make you feel the difference for yourself. No waste time to ginger your sleep experience to another level. Oya, sharply visit us today or call 070-00-00-0666. Again, 070-00-00-0666. Make you start to enjoy the sleep where you deserve. Harafom, now your comfort be our goal.
una belembe. No. Hey, belembe. Belembe. Okay, we'll hear from Chef Fatima.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Kelechi. Once again, good morning. My name is Chef Fatima. Yes, today we talk about health. And another good thing we suppose also understand beside health is what you eat, or you are what you eat. Yes. The way you dey chop, now so you go be. You like to be a carb person, you go see, say carb even they show for your face as you dey waka dey go. So let's take good care of what we consume into our system, because now in the manifest, taken from the medical side, the organic fertilizer, of course, wetin you use put for that farm, now you go yield at the end of the day. You know, if you go put cassava at the end of the day, mango come out for there. It will be that cassava. And wetin you put for that cassava, now you go come out. So now we work on there for the food section, where be the chef. Yes, now we dey prepare the end product wey come out. Now, how we, if e come out well, oh, but at the end of the day, how they take prepare am, they go now spoil everything. So method of preparation, method of cooking from start to finish is what we teach people in this our training. And this one where they come up now, they come up on Monday where they come. So this Monday where they come, now we dey start that training Monday to Friday. And this one now the food and catering side of the training. The catering side is a different training, and the food side is a different one as well. The catering is to teach you how to prepare the food itself. Then the food is also to understand the business of food, because our training, we know they just train you, say go cook for your family or cook for yourself, eat. We inculcate it with the business side, because we know say food business is one of the business where we say if you start and before you know, you go grow. But if you're not careful, you go also go down at the same time. Because if you are not preparing it well, you don't get referral. What actually keep you in the business is referral. Person chop your food today, it's sweet, I go tell, go there, their food sweet. But tomorrow he come, he see different tastes, so he no taste nice. Now he go even discourage other people wey wan come. So you fit start time, you start well, maintain that standard, don't depreciate on your quality. So wetin dey kill us, we say we start, we say tomato cost, pepper cost, oil cost, we reduce the quality. Instead of reducing the quality, you can reduce the portion, or you reduce the cost of the material you buy. There are ways to source for all this material to make sure you don't take too much money, invest, and at the end of the day, you don't get anything. Then how to portion it, portion control, waste management, all these things, hygiene is part of what we train. Because person, if you come to buy your food, the way you just see your appearance, you get him discouraged. He go tell you, say, they come. You know they come anywhere. Now, going level it is. So all these things we go teach you during the training. We'll section on different type of rice dishes, different types of soup from the 6 political zone. And at the end of the day, you go discover, say you get nothing but the best. The training now for 5 days, Monday to Friday. The fee now just 50,000 naira only. We dey for Say Plaza, where they opposite Utako Market. We dey for flat 7. If you never register, if you come register, we dey there, they wait for you. The number where you go call or send info as a message on text message or WhatsApp na 080 36 44 89 01. The number again to call for the food and catering training. And our online, they come up also in August. For you, whenever register, please, you can register using this same number to get the information. Will be 080 36 44 89 01. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Kelly.
Yes, we'll hear from Daddy Scaffold.
Thank you, Kelechi. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Innocent Igwebike Oji, aka Daddy Scaffold. That's because now we the champion anything that has to do with construction. Are you in the building industry, estate developer? We have all it takes to do your job in the best way. We have decking panels for your slabs. We have acro props also for your slabs and for your retaining walls. We have column boxes. We have or every material that has to do, even mixers. We have all this equipment. Just call on us or come over to our office. You will be happy for seeing all we have. For further information, just call us on 080 33 20 37 43. Anyone in the construction industry, call 080 33 20 37 43. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And coming back here on YouTube, Ambassador Mary J. Paul, she talks absolutely your physical health and overall well-being are linked with the kind of food you consume. I think she'd agree with what Chef Fatima talk about somebody here, Baba Mohammed. He talk say, my honorable president, please help me. He say someone defrauded me and physically challenged. He say I'm a physically challenged person. I'm a final year student. They study industrial chemistry. You know what to do. You don't need to come on YouTube begin lament. Go deposit on affidavit and bring them here, and God go use ordinary president take help you. Okay, now see this now. You don't spam this message. If I see this message again, if you come here, we go ask you to go back. Yeah, because discipline day here too online. You know, go come, they spam us, and I just see now one of your message where I see where I read. Now I don't see them again. If I see them the third time, if you come here, they're not going to attend to you. So you don't go come here. You say?
I think one Anthony Ebukatsu has been
No, of course, I saw that one and no reply.
Right?
Yeah,
and I've already responded to him. I said, get an affidavit. He has been attended to outside. Just that they told him.
Yes, they outside?
No. I replied him on my number. He has been sending a message. I said, get an affidavit. He said he has done that. And I realized that he has been attended to, and he also be patient. When it's your turn, we will attend to you. And he's still doing that on YouTube.
Okay, so make it continue. This Mohammed, where they talk, this I don't count like 8 messages where you don't send. Just imagine. So it is, and when they come here, we not go attend to you. Now so it be. The idea is, so we don't talk. So you're not supposed to spam us. If you come here, just comment. We go see them. And besides too, when it comes to cases, you want to make ordinary president handle anything where they bother you, depose to an affidavit. Write later. If you come here, you go see the format where you go use write the letter, address them to the ordinary president, attach them to your affidavit. Every other supporting document where you go use substantiate your claim, do them and present them. Simple. And then God go use this platform, help you as they help other people. You no go put any money on top. You no go put anything on top. In fact, I don't go talk the other one so that you no go become, continue saying that you're right. But waiting that be one talk. Sometimes other president they support you, but no. If I talk now, when people finish, they will come begin to expect that support. Because they get somebody who I don't carry go for one case like that. I give her money for transport. I give her food. If we go together, go eat. Now I do and with the lady again, I know they eat. I ask her whether he go eat. He say yes. I also understand. He need to load for the road. I will go restaurant, I no eat. He load up for himself for the road. The next time, when will they go do follow up for the case? Other person carry another person attach me. Now I talk say, as I give him the money, everything say, hey, what about this person own? Akrika, just borrow me that money first. May I change and give this person. When I collect them, you don't see that one, you don't see the other person own. I don't say, see, now my money be this. And I decide who I they give them to. I'm not a nice person, I'm a kind person. So if you want to use me do jojo, you know go like waiting you see. Anyway, everything we get beginning, it get end. Time don't reach me to pull the curtain on today's program. We're not going to leave here without thanking everybody who invest their time with us. Everybody will listen to us on radio, we say thank you very much. Everybody will watch us on TV, we say thank you very much. Everybody will follow up on YouTube, Ambassador Mary J. Paul. All of una blessing about our Dorothy Ojanuga, we they greet all of una. I don't think where I see Kojo. And I'm not going to forget somebody we write at the beginning of the program. Her name na A.C. Agbon Kolo. She said today na her mother birthday. We they wish her happy birthday. With the talk say you will continue to dey live long with good health. Until we meet again tomorrow, if God spare our life. Una waiting. Bye.
Your right, my right, our right. Everybody's right is protected. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting.
Everybody dey shine their
My country people, Abuja na our home and your life dey precious. Make we work together with the police. Make we chase one chance comot from FCT. FCT police advise say make we dey smart, make we dey alert. One chance dey real o. Make we board taxis only from authorized parks. Avoid to dey take along taxi, avoid tinted taxi and any taxi wey no dey painted with Abuja color wey be green, white, green. Ladies in particular, make una avoid to dey use una phone when you want to enter taxi, but rather make you dey alert and dey security conscious. Pay attention to the kind vehicle where you want enter and the type of passengers when they inside. If anything happen, no keep quiet. Make you rush, go the nearest police station to report or make una sharply call FCT Police Command emergency numbers 080-3200-3913 or 070-5733-7653. My country people, make we dey smart, make we dey alert. Help the police to protect you. This message now from FCT Police Command Public Relations Office.